Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on the channel. And today's stream we're going to discuss the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market, because today guys, Bitcoin is dropping off further on, and today we really have to be discussing on how the market is right now looking, and today we have to be discussing on what Bitcoin is going to be doing here in the immediate short term. Are we going to see a further drop off towards lower levels for Bitcoin, and is Bitcoin going to continue its downtrend that it has been creating over the remaining of the past couple hours here? Is it continuing the way down here like it is going right now here? Because like you can see here, in the past approximately 35 minutes, we dropped off with another 1.4%, what means 1,000 US dollars in the Bitcoin valuation. And right now, I do want to be seeing Bitcoin fighting back ever so slightly, but so far it looks to be that the sellers and the bears are in control of the market so far here. So let's see where the market is heading towards. Let's see what we're going to do here in the coming hours as well. We're going to discuss on how Bitcoin is going to be most likely performing from this point here. I was getting particularly bullish yesterday since we were seeing this massive wick getting created here on the lower side. This massive wick, what we basically were creating over here, is of course an extremely bullish signal that we did got in the market, because literally if we're going back towards that time over there, you can see in the 1 minute candles, we saw in just a matter of 1 minute, we saw an approximately 5%, 4.4% correction. And literally in the same minute, we already bought up all the way here towards these highs. And just in approximately 14 minutes later, we were trading higher than the point of the drop-off. So that was, of course, absolutely a beautiful retest and an absolutely beautiful buy-up that we did got over there. So the people that really want to be exiting the market right now, they are exiting at this point. So that is, of course, the relatively positive side on it right now here as well. Some things that we could be looking at right now. We were earlier today already, yesterday, we were already looking at this upper sloping support line over here. You can see we were forming a beautiful upper sloping support line where we were getting, several times a very significant touch from off. Since just a few hours ago, we fell below this level, and right now, we're trading below this level, and this could be having a more of a bearish effect, that the market could be potentially go even a little bit lower from off this point. That could be, of course, a little bit bearish. As well, XRP still trading on $1.19 here, so that's relatively okay what XRP is currently doing here. As well, we're going to talk about Cardano. We're going to talk about all these other coins as well on today's stream here. So, let's see what we're going to have here. Anytime you go live on Thursdays, the market pumps here. So hopefully it's going to be the same once again for today here, because we usually witness lower market pumps altogether. But like you can see over here as well, downward slope resistance is getting formed there, flipping into support over here. Hopefully we are going to see another supportive touch from this level. Of course, we could be as well aim for a new downward slope resistance line from the highs, and this could be maybe forming a new pattern for Bitcoin right now here. So I personally think, if I'm going to look to the charts right now here, that Bitcoin is very close with once again finding some rest on this drop-off. Bitcoin has been, of course, coming down very quickly, but right now I do think it's likely to expect to find some rest here. We are still seeing not a bearish or bullish divergence getting formed there. Healthy market structures on the RSI getting formed. If we're looking to the MACD, it looks like the bulls are in the favor right now here, because the MACD is so far still forming a higher low here on the histogram, while the price action is still forming this lower low. This is what we're going to talk about if we're going to look at the money flow indexes. That the money flow indexes as well still relatively neutral, nothing really special playing out right now on the 1 hourly candle. So for me right now, we'll be keeping my eyes wide open on this significant pattern as well. We could be maybe potentially look for this upper sloping support line from this low over here. You can see clearly. So support getting found, support getting found, support getting found over here. Are we going to go for another retest? I think the chances are relatively high. And of course, if we're going to retest this level, this will be most likely activate a lot of buy orders back in towards Bitcoin, what could be having a very positive effect on the market later on here. So let's see how that's going to be playing out. But so far, I'm still very excited that we could be seeing a bounce anytime soon here. I have been looking, of course, at the 4 hourly candles as well here. And of course, we are right now 3 hours away before closing the 4 hourly candle close. And so far, you can see downward sloping resistance, 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 flipping into support over here. So previous resistance is right now flipping into support. Let's see how this is going to be providing a support here. And of course, maybe we could even go for the lower retest on the lower side, because you can see over here clearly as well that the 4 hour candles has been providing us very strong support on this upward sloping support line. And maybe Bitcoin could be even still go back towards this lower side here before then start to curve up once again back towards higher levels here. So that is, of course, getting me quite exciting here on the 4 hourly candles. If I'm going to look at the momentum, that Bitcoin is right now trading on the 4-hourly candles, I'm as well getting particularly exciting right now because, yeah, if we're going to move down ever so slightly further on, I do expect that Bitcoin could be creating some hidden bullish divergence as well. If we're going to look at the RSI right now, we are maybe going to be bouncing up from this level if the RSI is right now going to be curving back up here because, yeah, this is right now since of the 4-hourly close, we moved down further, and that's the reason why the RSI is curving down. But if we're going to flip this candle into the green, we're most likely going to see a bounce like this here. So that's, of course, could be looking particularly good right here. If we're going to look at the MACD, we still are seeing right now a hidden bullish divergence getting formed there, depending once again on where the 4-hourly candle is going to close here. Because for me right now, it's going to come down on where the 4-hourly candle is going to close here. Because if the 4-hourly candle is going to close massively in the green here, we're not going to form these hidden bullish divergence. So let's get a reversal, guys. That would be truly amazing if we could get a reversal right now here. Bitcoin is right now retesting very critical levels of support. What you can see as well here, since we got rejected by the top side, we were as well looking at some other levels of support and resistance. You can see right now, so far, this level is a very crucial level to hold on towards. Yesterday, we did clearly hold on towards this level, so it was, of course, a particularly positive side of the news here. But today, once again, we are retesting the lows once again. So if Bitcoin is going to create big wick on the lower side and still going to curve back up here towards the highs, it still will be relatively okay, and there will be definitely nothing to worry about for Bitcoin. But how it is looking right now, I should still get a little bit more cautious, and Bitcoin could be still, of course, move a little bit down, maybe towards this next levels around the 59k once again. So top side, we'll be making it red again. We have not been officially breaking through it yet here, so we just have to wait ever so slightly a little bit longer from here on. So yeah, let's see how it is going to be looking at. Also making new all-time highs is what Nicole is saying. So yeah, some altcoins are still doing a particularly good job here, while Bitcoin is still dropping off. So yeah, that is quite exciting to see here. And let's see how this is going to be performing. Like, hopefully the altcoins are going to do a particularly good job here. Let's see. So let's see where as well right now tuning in with 600 of you guys. Don't forget to smash up the like button right away and give me a second real quickly. So, well, what are we right now seeing as well in the daily time frame? Bitcoin daily time frame is looking quite healthy. Nothing very weird playing out right now here. We're seeing no bullish or bearish divergence playing out. We're looking at we're in a healthy trend here. To be honest, we could be maybe looking for an upper sloping support line from this RSI trend over here. You can see over here we're forming potentially this upper sloping support line. This could be real quickly help Bitcoin to bounce back higher from off this point here on the RSI trend that we are currently in. So Bitcoin well could be in for this pump up from up here on. You sound better over. Yeah, that's true. I feel myself much better today as well. So that's very good. Cancel your trades. No, I mean I will be not cancel my trades. I will be adding more to my trades here as the market comes down here. I mean, well, everyone, I mean, you can see once again the predicted funding rates are going to be lower, so people are exiting their long positions or people getting squeezed out of their long positions is only making myself feel more comfortable that I am in a good position right now here. So yeah, I will be definitely not exit my long position right now here. I'm still anticipating, and maybe it's not going to happen today, maybe it's not going to happen tomorrow, that I'm still anticipating that Bitcoin is going to form new all-time highs here. And guys, by the way, quickly overview, just look at the chart. Just look at the chart and let's see what the candlesticks are telling us. Because yeah, I like to look at candlestick identification. I like to see what the candles are telling me. And what the candles are basically telling me right now here is that we are forming this high over here on the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. We're forming a lower high afterwards, lower high afterwards, lower high afterwards. And what have we been seeing? We have been seeing a downtrend for Bitcoin getting formed on the 4-hourly candles, right? So after this downtrend, of course, yesterday, we set this higher high on the 4-hourly candles. And this is a clear, not yesterday, but 2 days ago already. We set this clear push up on the 64K with a 4-hour candle close. And what does it mean? Lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high. And as well, while we are forming these lower high trends right now, while we're forming these lower highs, we're at the same time forming higher lows. So it would be for me a no-brainer to expect that the trend is going to continue in this way here. And personally, it would be stupid to say right now Bitcoin is going down from off this point, because then you're trading against the trend. And what I always like to say here, the trend is your friend till it ends. And so far the trend has not ended here, and in order for Bitcoin to end this trend here, you know what has to happen here? Bitcoin has to be forming a lower low than this low over here. And as soon as Bitcoin forms a lower low than the 60k here. So as soon as Bitcoin going to close a 4-hour candle below the 60k, we are conforming a lower low trend here, and we're once again forming a further downtrend. So from this point over here, like you can see here, lower low, lower low, lower low. Then we're forming this higher low structure together with the higher highs. This is, of course, a bullish market structure that we're currently in. And so far, as long as Bitcoin is not trading below the 60k with a 4-hour close, I will not become bearish. I definitely think that you should be playing with the trend as long as it is towards the upside. And of course, if the market is moving down in a downtrend, you should be looking for a trend reversal to, of course, accumulate swing trade positions. But since this trend already reversed, I should rather be looking at these other signals where we could be, of course, accumulating different positions on. Yeah, maybe if we're going to be purely looking to the trend line on this current or high and low structure, we could be seeing Bitcoin falling a little bit further down here. Wouldn't be all too bad, to be honest, if Bitcoin comes back to 61k. It's going to be only a more relatively bullish retest that we're going to get. And as well for you guys out there, this will be once again provide a very strong trading opportunity. So if Bitcoin comes back all the way back towards 61k, this is going to be once again a very strong level where you could be accumulating on. And RV, I will be answering your question about crypto.com in a second, because yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of crypto.com. I have the crypto.com card as well. I have a lot of items from them, so we'll be talking about it anytime soon here. So yeah, this is a pretty important trend line to look at right now here. I do think it is crucial to look at right here. So yeah, we were just looking a moment ago towards this downward slope resistance line. And you can see so far it is still bouncing from up this level. And so far it is still holding on towards this previous symmetrical triangle that is right now just getting retested. And guys, I see we're right now watching with 800 of you guys out there. So don't forget to smash up that like button, guys. Let's go for 1,000 likes on the stream here. So if you haven't already liked the video, make sure to do so right now. It's only going to take a few seconds of your time by smashing up that like button, but you will be definitely mean the world to me here. And besides that here, the more people that are going to slap up that like button right now here, the more viral cryptocurrency content is going. And the more viral cryptocurrency content is going, the more people will be getting exposed to crypto. So it's a win-win scenario if you're going to slap up the like button right now here. So make sure to do so right now. And we will be going further in towards our in our positions. In other words, 100x long everything. I mean, no, that's definitely not what I say here, because I should always be cautious with longing the market with 100x. I should never use 100x leverage, because that's irresponsible in my opinion. But if you want to be 100x the market, let's see what you're going to be doing with it. So as well, a lot of requests about XRP coming in here, because XRP is doing such an amazing job right now. So we'll be going into I mean the world. That's a pretty cool one. Use the wicks to your advantage with your limit orders. That's really a correct speaking from you, Rob Zombie. So yeah, what we can basically see here is this downward slope resistance line is right now as well getting retested. We right now still got an approximately 3 more hours in this 4-hourly candle. So yeah, definitely everything can still happen with this. And of course, if this 4-hourly candle is going to curve its way back up here and it's going to close in the green, we're just seeing another supportive touch from off this point, and this could be only having an even more bullish effect on the market. So yeah, looking forward towards how this is going to be playing out here. So far, what we can see as well, the 4-hourly candles, by the way, guys, is that you can see over here, we're forming a higher low here, like you can see over here. We're forming a higher low so far, and we're forming a lower low in the RSI. So we're forming a lower low in the RSI, higher low in the price section. If you don't know already what this is of course a hidden bullish divergence. The hidden bullish divergence is typical, yeah, bullish by a signal that you could get in the market that could be providing you a very strong long opportunity. So yeah, I don't think that the 4-hourly candles are not necessarily looking so bad, to be honest, right now here. So as well, 1-hourly candles are bouncing right now here. You can see it is flipping into the green once again here. A major wick on the lower side getting formed there. So what I would love to see right now is Bitcoin, of course, curving its way back up again. And of course, if Bitcoin is going to be showing support by this lower side of this support zone, it's going to be as well relatively interesting, because what you can see here, if we're going to look at the support zone, is that we're forming this resistance, support, and this downward sloping. Oh, I have not drawn it correctly, so let me draw it correctly. So you can see over here, we're forming as well a new pattern. And if you don't know already, this pattern that we're right now creating is, of course, a falling wedge pattern. And a falling wedge, let me quickly search it up for you guys here. For everyone who's new to crypto, and for everyone who's new to trading in general, like you can see, a falling wedge, it's a typical bullish bias pattern. It's a typical bullish bias pattern, and it almost, almost every single time tends to be breaking out towards the upside. And it almost every single time tends to be reaching its price target as well here. So you can see it clearly over here. We're forming a falling wedge. Falling wedge is typical bullish bias pattern, and I can't wait to see where it could be heading towards. So as well, Tom, donating to the channel, you're saying, I love your live streams. Trading is lonely art, and watching the market with you and chatting away in the background makes it so much better. Thank you. I mean, Tom, thank you for your support of the nation. And guys, I do truly think the same here, because Tom, you know what? I don't like trading. Trading is lonely. That's true. And you know why I'm doing YouTube? Because it's funny together. It's funny to discuss the market together. And it is way more funny to, of course, make gains all together. And that is, of course, exactly my point as well, my man. So, yeah. Absolutely lovely that you're here once again here, and for me it's the exact same here. I think charting is indeed sometimes lonely, and that is the reason why I stream. That's the reason why I as well prefer streaming over videos, because if I stream, I just have the more interaction, and it just consumes more time, you know, and we can go over different projects, and maybe I find out about some altcoins that are, of course, going to be providing us very good opportunities that I want to be checking out, of course. So, Elrond is crushing it. So let me quickly check up on EGLD, guys, because I did a market order yesterday. And yeah, you can see EGLD's absolutely set a new ultima here. But I did the market order. I rated $270 for approximately 100k here. So I did a pretty big order, already up on yeah, approximately $13,000 if I see this. But what you can see here is that we were basically yeah, we did broke above it, then we went below it once again here. So we did so clearly a fake out. But yeah, you can see it absolutely pumped it. It absolutely skyrocketed towards the upside. And you can see right now as well, it obliterated the previous all-time high. And you can see over here, previous all-time high, rejection, 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 rejection. And then, of course, after you break through the previous all-time high, you see a clear breakthrough with a very big green candle. You can see a retest came in here, and afterwards we right away pumped it. So yeah, successful all-time high retest already came in for EGLD, and I personally really think that we could be even further increased on here. So welcome, Tom, to the CR supporter rank. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the amazing emojis in the chat here. Absolutely amazing that you're here. Sherry as well, welcome to the stream once again. Absolutely amazing that you guys are all here once again. So yeah, EGLD is looking particularly good here. On the 1 hourly candles, yeah, bounce the previous all-time retest is of course always a very bullish thing to see here. So yeah, I'm looking forward towards where it could be heading towards, because yeah, personally I do expect that EGLD is going to be one of these coins that are going to still do still going to be able to do 10x here, because yeah, what we could be comparing EGLD to is basically Cardano. Cardano and EGLD are basically similar projects. What you can see, Cardano has a market capitalization of almost 70 billion. If we're going to scroll down here to EGLD, Elrond, it has a 6 billion market capitalization. So Elrond could do an 11x and has the same market capitalization as Cardano. So the potential for a 10x is way higher on Elrond than on Cardano right now here. So yeah, I do personally expect that Elrond is going to be absolutely crush the markets. I do think that Elrond is going to be absolutely yeah, catch the attention from a lot of investors. And I will be getting very excited about it when it is going to start pumping once again towards the upside. So yeah, I personally feel excited about it, and I personally think it could go well above the $1,000. It could be well go above the $1,000, and Elrond is going to be a good coin. It's going to be a very strong coin here. So how is Ethereum doing? That's a real big question everyone is asking us right now here. So what is Ethereum doing right now? How is Ethereum doing? Ethereum is once again continuing its parabolic trend further on here, because you can clearly see Ethereum is right now in this parabolic trend here. If you don't see it already, Ethereum is forming a parabolic trend right now here. So you can see it's going more and more exponential up and up and up and up. And I personally do expect that the trend continuation is going to be only more heavily, and I do think that the trend continuation is going to be only more stealthy and more parabolic for the price action of Ethereum. So personally, I do expect that Ethereum is going to see further increases from this point here. What you can see as well, if we're going to be looking at the support line from the lows, yeah, you can see that we're not even touching it. So yeah, this is definitely a parabolic trend here. The reason why I say it's a parabolic trend here is because the highs are getting more exponential, so we're not seeing diminishing highs yet. So because we're not seeing diminishing highs, and if you don't know what that means here, is basically once you're forming such a high, such a high, such a high, this means that the market is going to cool off. This means that you're going to get a cool period. If we're going to see such a structure, I will be exiting Ethereum. I will be exiting Ethereum and take some profits. But as long as Ethereum is forming these highs like these, this is of course extremely bullish because we're forming exponential highs, exponential lows. This is of course extremely bullish, and maybe we could be ready to go ever so slightly for further correction before then moving up here. But it is looking good here. It is looking very good here. And what have we been learning from Ethereum? That in the past, let me see. In the past 1 of the 7 days here, if you bought every single time the dip on Ethereum, you are doing a particularly good job here. Because, yeah, we're still trading on all-time highs here. So, yeah, Ethereum is holding up pretty well here. On the 1 hour on the candles, we could be maybe in for some kind of a W retest that we could be creating over here. Because, yeah, you can see over here, high getting created, middle point, and of course, maybe we could be in for some kind of a W retest that we're going to create some kind of such a structure. So, we're right now as well forming a higher low. So, that's, of course, particularly looking very good here. And I do think that this could be a very good continuation for the Ethereum price action as well. Well, you were looking at this bull flag scenario. Bull flag broke out towards the upside, already reached this price target approximately. So that's, of course, a beautiful thing to see here. So right now we're going to wait for the next continuation up here. As well, what we could be maybe aiming for is maybe this this upper sloping resistance line from here on. So no, I will be not aiming for that one, to be honest. So yeah, Ethereum is just moving up exponentially, and it's very hard to say where Ethereum is going to stop here. To give you guys some targets where I do want to be saying, okay, right now you want to get a little bit more cautious on Ethereum, it's going to be the 48.85. Reason why here the 48.85 is because the 48.85 here is this very critical range here of this 1.618 here, and the 1.618 here is a critical resistance range for Ethereum, and I will be aiming as well for some profit staking here on Ethereum on this level here. So yeah, quite exciting what we could be getting over there here. And guys, before I go further towards the content, don't forget to smash up the like button. And don't forget to do so. We're right now watching with 800 of you guys. Let's go for 1,000 likes here. We're right now having 250 likes. We're just 20 minutes into the stream here. So don't forget to smash up the like button right now here. We'll be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. And of course, while you're already down there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. So guys, don't forget to smash up the subscribe button right now here. So as well, a lot of questions coming in about the Cardano price action. So give me just a moment, because yes, I'm going to go talk about Cardano in a moment, because yeah, like you can see here, I'm still in the Cardano trade here. So yeah, I definitely will be talking about it anytime soon here. So yeah, Ethereum, where I will be maybe aiming to take some profits at, is going to be the 1.618 here. And guys, let me know, how long of a stream do you guys want to have here today? Do you once again want me to go and do this live stream for as long as possible? I will be for sure trying to do so. But Ethereum is looking particularly good here, $4,500 right now here. I personally do expect this continuation further up here. I don't see a reason why Ethereum will be cooling off right now, unless Bitcoin is of course going to have a flash crash or whatsoever. But yeah, Ethereum is just looking in general very good here in the bigger picture. And as well, 1 hour candles, we could be seeing this this W getting created right now. It looks to be that we could be bouncing anytime soon here. So by the way, guys, I have not even talked about the momentum that Ethereum is currently creating here, but look at this. We're forming a higher low here on Ethereum. Higher low getting formed on Ethereum, lower low on the price on the RSI. So what are we seeing right now, essentially? We're seeing once again a hidden bullish divergence getting formed here. So you can see it once again, my head is right in front of it. So excuse me for that. You can see right here, right here is that we're forming a lower low here on the RSI. But while we were forming this lower low on the RSI, we're forming a higher low on the price action. This higher low on the price action is of course bullish because we're right now forming this higher low on the price action. We could be right now form this hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence is of course a relatively good result on what we could be doing in the short term, because this is of course a momentum divergence, and a momentum divergence could be resulting in the market curving back up again rather than continuing its downtrend towards the lower target. So yeah, Ethereum is looking particularly good here. Rover, do you prefer the chart logarithmic or not? Tom, that's a very good question. But I mean, I only use logarithmic if I want to be looking into further time frames. But I mean, for charting, never use logarithmic. Because no, I don't think that charting in the immediate short term, at least, if you're going to talk about bigger time frames, yeah, charting, you could be using the logarithmic curve. Did that say if you're going to look at the BLX chart and you're going to look at the weekly time frame? I mean, the logarithmic curve is very good here, because then you have a good overview on what Bitcoin historically has been doing. And of course, you could be as well look at the, let's say, We're going to be looking at some indicators, and we're going to be, let's say, enable the Bitcoin grow curve here. And you can see over here, it's lagging ever so slightly, but you can see this is, of course, where the logarithmic curve is very good for, because if you're not using logarithmic, it looks like this here, and it looks a little bit weird. So, yeah, you can see Bitcoin, its grow curve is, of course, absolutely stable here. You can see rejection by this middle line here. Right now, we're trading above it. I personally think bright skies ahead of us right now here, guys. Bright skies ahead of us right now. So yeah, it looks particularly good here. It looks particularly good. So let's have a look into Cardano for a second, guys, because yeah, first of all, let me quickly take a look at my trade here. By the way, Bitcoin is doing a very fantastic job here. So yeah, Cardano came down very significantly. We did saw this massive rejection, and so you can see right now I'm only in an let me see, $2,000 profit here. So let me enable the Cardano price action, right? So we have been talking about Cardano here yesterday, and we have been talking about Cardano is running in towards resistance. And this is 4-hour resistance, right? So you can see over here. Support. So we saw clear 3 touch points of support getting formed on the Cardano price action, right? So can I pop that pimple? Of course you can. Let me see. Yeah. So what we're right now seeing basically on the Cardano price action here is that we were having this previous support, flipping into resistance. So previous support flips into resistance is very logical to expect here. So some people were already saying here, this is a dead cat bounce for Cardano. I don't think so. I don't think this is a dead cat bounce here. I personally should be waiting for a further continuation up for Cardano. So we do know that Cardano has been, of course, still in this heavy downtrend here. Cardano has been still forming this lower high trajectory. We have been still forming this lower low trajectory as well, like you can see on the daily time frame. Cardano has been forming lower low, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So yeah, Cardano is no doubt still in a downtrend. But what you want to be doing here, if you want to be making life-changing wealth here, is always accumulate in downtrends and sell into uptrends. That is the best strategy to do so. So what are we seeing right now here? While we are of course decreasing, you can clearly see Cardano is having the right now supportive touch of this this green box over here. Of course, in average prices, what you can see is, well, here if we're going to enable the EMA ribbon, we're right now getting supported by the EMA ribbon. So let's see if we could be getting a supportive bounce from the EMA ribbon right now here. That would be, of course, absolutely crucial right now here. It's going to be very important that we're going to see a bounce from that level here. What is as well going to be important here is that in the end of the day, that that Cardano is going to be breaking above this range here of the red box here, because as soon as Cardano is going to break above the range here of this red box here, we could be well in for this further continuation up here. So personally, I definitely can't wait to see when we're going to be breaking this range here on the top side. And as soon as we're going to break this range on the top side, I do think that Cardano will only have green lights ahead of it, and it will only be in for further continuation towards the upside. So yeah, that is looking particularly good here. So let's see what we're going to be having here. But right now, we are retesting some moving averages here of the EMA ribbon. So that is already a particularly positive effect that we're having on the market. Then as well, what we're seeing right now on the lower time frame, so we're going to zoom in ever so slightly towards the 1 hour candles. We are right now forming a hidden bullish divergence. So what is Cardano doing right now? It's forming this higher low here on the chart here. And while it is forming this higher low on the chart, we are forming lower lows here on the RSI. So we're forming a hidden bullish divergence. And this could be having, well, a very positive effect once again on the market. This could be having once again a very positive effect, and this could be helping Cardano once again to be pushing up, because an hidden bullish divergence is historically speaking definitely very, very positive time to be accumulating, because yeah, it shows you that the price action could be in for a very strong bounce anytime soon here. If you look to the 1 hour support and resistance lines here, you can clearly see previous resistance over here getting formed. Resistance. This was really the point of major resistance for Cardano. And we right now, of course, shoot up, came down, retest this level. Right now, I think we are right now preparing ourselves for the next rally up here. And once again, the sell orders are getting activated by this resistance box, and that is good. Because right now, the more times we're retesting a level, the less sell orders there will be, the more likely we're going to break through it the next time, right? So definitely looking particularly good here. So How much do we have to deposit for the BYBIT to 3,500 US dollar deposit bonus? So, Rob Zombie, the deposit bonus is pretty interesting on BYBIT because for you guys that don't know already, BYBIT is right now offering a 5% deposit bonus. So, how it basically works here, if you deposit crypto, you get 5% extra in bonus money, so you can open bigger trades on BYBIT, and up to 3,500 US dollars. So, let's do a quick calculation. I don't know exactly how much it is, but yeah, you can calculate yourself that you can get a bonus up to 3,500 US dollars, and you get like this this deposit bonus of extra 5% on everything you deposit. So yeah, if you want to be trading on BYBIT, don't forget to right now do so. Don't forget to sign up here with the link in the description. Because if you're signing regularly through up the site here, you will not get this deposit bonus. And if you sign up through my link, you will be getting this 3,500 US dollars deposit bonus. Well, it's of course a pretty epic bonus that we are right now offering to you guys out there, that we have specially made for the channel here. So yeah, definitely make sure to check it out. It's definitely very valuable if you're going to use that deposit bonus. Because this deposit bonus will be not here for very long. It will be just here for another few days or a week from now on. It will be ending anytime soon here. So yeah, if you want to be benefiting from, of course, the deposit bonus that BYBIT currently has here, so you could be opening extra bigger trades here. Don't forget to right now sign up for my link in the description and deposit and trade right away here. So it's definitely very valuable. Definitely very valuable. So let me see. Let me see. Do you think we could be seeing a pump on Bitcoin today? Yeah, I do think so. I mean, you know, pumps happen after dumps. Pump always happens after dumps. So first you see a dump, then you see a pump. First you see a dump, then you see a pump. First you see a dump, then you see a pump. So right now we're seeing a dump, and then you see a pump. So yeah, do I think we can still see a pump today? For sure. For sure. Of course, I can go a little bit more depth in on Ethereum because the views that we gave on Ethereum were not that in depth here. So let's talk a little bit about XRP, guys. Let's talk a little bit about XRP because XRP is doing a particularly well job, right? So XRP is performing so good right now that I definitely want to be discussing more XRP in the coming days here. So XRP is closing in. XRP is closing in, right, guys? So if you're asking yourself right now here, what is XRP closing in right now? And it's closing in on towards the most bullish weekly candle close ever in history for XRP. So what I'm basically talking about is that I want to be seeing XRP close this weekly candle above this downward slope and resist line. And as soon as XRP closes its weekly candle outside of this downward slope resist line, it's going to be game on for XRP. Because you know what's going to happen here if XRP is going to do so? It's going to close its weekly candle outside of this level. It's going to be breaking out of the symmetrical triangle. And you know what? In 2017, just 4 years ago in the previous cycle, we were seeing the exact same here. We were seeing a massive consolidation pattern getting formed here on the weekly time frame. And as soon as we were breaking out of it, we were seeing a massive pump towards the upside. We were seeing a massive pump towards the upside. So, yeah. What could we be expecting for XRP? I personally expect similar price structure. I do personally expect that XRP is going to be as well go well exponential. Of course, could it be? I've been already anticipating it for quite a while here. And I don't say that it's going to happen tomorrow. It could be well so that we're going to get a rejection. It's going to happen in a week from now on, or maybe even in 2 weeks from now on, or maybe in 3 weeks from now on, or maybe 4 or 5, 6. But what I do know here is that as soon as XRP gets the green light from the SEC, it is absolutely going nuts. It's absolutely going to most likely parabolic here. And I personally think that the hype around XRP could be well shoot up very significantly. And XRP could be exponentially grow here. And personally, at least I do expect a new all-time as soon as we're going to break out of the symmetrical triangle. I personally expect similar weekly candles like this here, similar exciting weekly candles like that, and further shoot up towards these highs here. So let's see how it's going to be playing out. Let's see if we could be well in for this further continuation. I personally do think so. If we're looking to the daily candles on this chart over here, yeah, you can clearly see yesterday we did got a rejection. So guys, I've been talking about these things several times here on the channel, right? So I've been talking about the XRP chart for several times here on the channel. I have been talking about this downward slope resistance line on the highs. Yesterday I've been talking about it as well. So you can see resistance, resistance, resistance. And yesterday we got another rejection on this level. So far XRP has not been breaking through yet here. And for me, it's going to be very important that XRP is going to be breaking through this level. So in order for XRP to break through this level, yeah, you want to be seeing a daily close above this downward slope resistance line. And as soon as we are going to close this daily candle outside of this resistance line, it's going to be game on for XRP. It's going to be a further continuation for XRP, and XRP could be well in for further continuation up here, and it could be well in for this growth towards, let's say, levels around $2 once again, where it was earlier trading on this year. So for me right now to see this, first I want to be seeing this downward slope resistance line getting broken. Then we got this upward sloping resistance line. And if we soon as we break that, we are in this upward sloping trajectory. And we could be well in for, of course, this retest on these highs around to $2 at that point, of course. So, yeah, XRP is looking particularly good here right now. And what we're seeing right now as well, the 4 hourly candles is moving up pretty exponentially, of course, like you can see over here. It's moving up very, very exponentially, like you can see. So on the 1 hour candles, it's forming a beautiful trend here, basically, towards the upside. So you can first of all see on the 1 hourly candles, XRP is forming beautiful higher high structure, as well as forming this higher high structure and higher low structure. Forming some resistance on the top side, so this of course looking particularly good here. So let's see how it's going to be playing out here. Hopefully we're going to see a supportive bounce from this range here, but it looks to be some kind of a rising wedge pattern that's currently getting formed here. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be playing out here. But for me right now, it looks like we are forming some kind of a rising wedge. What is of course more a typical bearish bias pattern, but just let's wait and see where it's going to break towards. It's going to fail to hold on towards the support line. We're going to see lows getting visited. If we're going to be bouncing and break through the top side, we're going to see way higher targets getting reached for XRP. So yeah, it's going to be really important on what it is going to do right now in the immediate short term, because that will be really telling us where it is going to be heading towards. So I see a lot of Vechain requests coming in here, and I do want to be talking a little bit about Vechain a little bit more here. So last time around, I had like with TMG was on the channel, Jordan from That Martini guy, and we were talking about the supply chain blockchain crypto. So Vechain is of course a supply chain blockchain crypto, and oh, what was I doing? So Vechain is of course supply chain blockchain crypto, and we were just talking about like Christmas is coming up, guys. Christmas is coming up, and you know what? The issue is once again going to be with the deliveries. That is going to be the issue of Christmas once again. Too many people ordering stuff. They're going to be way too much delays with delivery. So which coins are going to be exploding in the coming months here, especially in December, is going to be Vechain. So how could you be anticipated already? It's just accumulate a little bit here. So how do we know Vechain is going to perform? I think that it's going to still do a 4x maybe from here on. I think 4 or 5x from here on is very likely. Maybe see $1 coming close towards $1 near the end of the year. Don't think that we are going to reach it yet here, but easily a 5x can be made from Vechain right now here. Easy 4x, let's say that. Easy 4x can be made from Vechain right now here. So Vechain trading around, let's say, levels on the 60 cents is, in my opinion, definitely a no-brainer. And maybe 75 to 80 cents is definitely as well still possible. So yeah, let's see what we're going to have from up this point. I personally think that with Christmas ahead of us right now, that this is a good coin to buy in. And if we're going to personally as well, looking towards the charts there, it looks to be right now as well almost breaking out of this daily level of resistance. And as soon as it does break this daily level of resistance, we could be well in for this further continuation up here once again. And as soon as the Vechain price action does break this trend line here, yeah, we could be well in for this this move, exponential move up here. Because yeah, we're finding very strong support on the lower side, very strong resistance on the top side. We're about to choose the direction towards the upside. So this, of course, looking particularly good here. But guys, as well, I see we're watching with more than 800 of you guys right there, right now here. So it will be truly appreciated if you're going to right now smash up the like button here. I mean, guys, we're right now only having 320 likes. Let's smash it up to at least 500. So if you're right now watching and you have not pressed that like button and you have not made it blue yet here, don't forget to do so right now here. It will be truly appreciated if you're going to smash up that like button right now and make it blue. Will be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. As well, guys, could we be reaching today the 60,666 subscribers? So we're right at 30 away from it. So let's see if we could be reaching our insane target here of the 66.666 target here. It would be truly amazing if we could reach it today here. So don't forget to smash up the like button, and while you're down there, subscribe to the channel, of course. So let's see what we're having further on as well for the price action of Vechain here, because yeah, Vechain is of course looking particularly interesting, of course. They confirmed the partnership with DHL for Vechain. Bullish, indeed, that is extremely bullish. Vechain is, of course, for sure a coin with, of course, right now still we have to wait on how strong the use case is going to be here. But personally, I do expect we could be seeing a well big further continuation. And of course, more and more cryptos are getting partnerships with a real, real companies like DHL in this case. So yeah, looking particularly bullish here, and I think that Vechain could be well in for further continuation up here. It's black and not blue. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So let's see what we're going to talk about. And Bitcoin as well, 66666. So it will be really cool. So yeah, let's push it up both here to these targets. Will be truly amazing. So let's see what we could be getting over there here. So guys, don't forget to smash up the like button here. I see we already reached the 400 almost. So yeah, it looks particularly good here. To be honest as well, the 4 candles, what you can see over here. High lows getting formed here. High lows getting formed right now here. Looks particularly interesting, of course. Forming higher lows along the way up here, as well forming lower highs here. Like you can, still was forming a lower high, but of course, as soon as we're going to close this far, looking like this, we're as well breaking the lower high trend over here. I mean, no, we're not necessarily forming a lower high because yeah, you can see lower high getting formed over here, and since then we have been starting to form higher highs. So yeah, the trend is your friend till it ends right now. The trend looks particularly good here. If I'm going to zoom in towards the 1 hourly candles, I do think we could be even seeing an even more wider view here about what the market is telling us right now here. So yeah, you can clearly see we're getting rejected by this range every single time here. And right now we're trying to go for the breakthrough once again here. So yeah, you can see resistance, and we're trying to break outside of it right now here. So that's of course going to be quite exciting what we're going to have here. And let's see what we could be having for this continuation. Could we be seeing a further continuation up here? That will be of course truly amazing, and hopefully we could be seeing a further surge towards higher highs from off this point here. So yeah, definitely looking forward towards right now what we could be doing. But personally, I do think that Vechain could be well in for this further continuation. And for me, right now, how we'll be approaching Vechain is definitely on the daily time frame, and that's of course on this major downward slope resist line that you can be aiming for right here. And you can see that we're about to be breaking outside of it, and that could be having a very positive effect on the market, of course. So yeah, looking particularly good here. What do you think about Cardano? I mean, I have already talked about Cardano earlier today. So yeah, if you're still want to be seeing my extended views and extended thoughts about Cardano, don't forget to go a little bit back into the stream here, where you can see, of course, all the extended thoughts about Cardano. But yeah, Cardano, I feel pretty excited about Cardano. Don't get me wrong, I feel extremely excited about Cardano. Otherwise, I would have not been in this position, right? Because I'm not going to swing trade Cardano because I think it's going to go down. No, I'm swing trading Cardano because I think it is going to be absolutely exponentially grow here. And I personally do not think that we are going to see much more lower targets getting reached here for Cardano here. I do think that we're already either close to bottoming out here, or we already bottomed out over here. So what are we seeing right now for Bitcoin, by the way? Bitcoin, by the way, bouncing back here, flipping into the green. It's pumping ever so slightly right now on the lower time frames. Like you can see, if we're going to go to the 1 hourly candles, Bitcoin is moving up ever so slightly. 1 hour, 1 minute candles. You can see Bitcoin is pumping ever so slightly on this 1 hour, 1 minute candle. We've been not seeing that big of a green candle here on these 1 minute candles for a while here. But like you can see here, if we're going to look at the 1 minute candles, you can clearly see Bitcoin has been in a very significant downtrend for the past hours. And yeah, what you basically want to be seeing is Bitcoin fighting its way back up right now to, of course, continue it towards higher highs here. And what you basically want to be seeing here is that Bitcoin is going to revisit these levels on these highs here around the 62.4K here. Because if we're going to increase back towards the 62.4K, I personally think that is going to be a relatively bullish signal, because if we're going to go back to 62.4K, we're going to retest basically the highs of this pattern. And if we're going to retest the highs of this pattern, yeah, we could be well in for a breakout. And of course, if we are going to get this breakout on this this falling wedge here, to quickly give you guys as well a quick heads up here about what we could be expecting from it here, is that as soon as Bitcoin, of course, is going to create a breakout here, yeah, we could be in for this further surge here of another 2% from off that point here. So yeah, a breakthrough of this trend line towards the downside is going to be relatively important. And just like I warned you guys earlier today already about here, is that Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish on the 4 hourly candles. And the reason why here is because the trend is your friend till it ends here. And so far, the trend is aiming towards the upside. So guys, we're right now 5 likes away before smashing it up to 400. Guys, let's smash it up to 400 likes right now live in the stream here. Would be truly amazing. But yeah, I still have a very nasty cold for about, let's say, the past 4 days here. So right now I feel pretty good over here once again already. I do feel pretty good. But yeah, I did have a massive cold here, but of course I never stop with uploading videos on YouTube. I always want to be going further on because sitting still is losing time, and losing time is not a thing that I like to do here. You always want to be benefiting every single day you got, and you do just what you can do. And in my case, yeah, I will just still make videos with you guys out there, just discuss the market with you guys out there, because yeah, I can sit and lay in my bed the whole day, but I won't be making any progress with my portfolio to grow my portfolio and gain more wealth. That is not going to be the strategy, because my end goal here is because my end goal here for crypto is just settle myself down for the next 5 generations. If I'm going to lay in my bed the whole day, I'm not going to be able to do so. If I'm going to lay in my bed the whole day, I'm not going to become a multi-millionaire or whatsoever. I'm not going to become a multi-billionaire or whatsoever, you know? So, yeah, for you guys as well out there as well, if you want to be achieving something, laying in your bed is not going to help you achieve the goals. You just have to sit up every single day. Maybe some days you don't feel very good, like I'm feeling right now today, but at the end of the day, you just have to always go with it. So, hey Rover, love your channel. But is there a way to use your BYBIT referral code if I already got a BYBIT account? Yes, there is a way, and that is by emailing BYBIT. That's the only way. To keep the uptrend for Bitcoin, a drop of $1,000 is very likely though, or not. So to keep the uptrend, we could be even drop further with another $1,000. That's no problem at all, because just like I warned you guys already about here, if we want to be keeping the uptrend right now for Bitcoin, what we want to be seeing essentially is that Bitcoin is going to be holding the support line towards the upside, right? So Bitcoin could be well go down another $1,000 here to retest these lows here, maybe even further. Of course, it could be wicking ever so slightly. So another $1,000 drop off from up here on is definitely not bad, because we're first of all just retesting this upper sloping support line, and this is just still going to be having a relatively positive effect on the market, because we're still of course in this higher low trajectory. And of course, if we're really going to be aiming for where we could be definitely not head towards is of course a $2,000 drop off, because if we're going to have a $2,000 drop off, we're then going to form of course a lower low, because if we're having a $2,000 drop off, we're forming a lower low and we're breaking the higher low trend here, and that could be of course well have a very nasty effect on the market. But so far, like I told you guys early on the stream already, you can see we have been forming lower highs, but of course 2 days ago, we formed this higher high trend here. We formed this higher high on the market. And while we have been forming these higher highs, we have been as well starting to form a higher low trajectory. So the market is, the trend is your friend tilt answer. The market is not looking bad. The market is looking very positive at this moment in this time, in my opinion. But still, people are attaching their emotions towards the market. While talking about that here, why I'm saying this right now here is because in this drop off over here, people are once again having a lot of fear. People are getting scared. People are saying, oh, we could be going well back towards 50k. And that is, of course, exactly what the whales want here. They want you to think the market is looking bad. They want you to be afraid. But in my opinion, the market is looking extremely strong right now here. And yeah, you can see already Bitcoin is bouncing ever so slightly back here. And for as well, the big average Joe investor. Guys, look at this. We have been seeing such a long consolidation phase here over here. I can tell you already, Bitcoin is going to continue its parabolic trend here, just like it did over here anytime soon here. Maybe it's going to take a little bit longer for consolidation. And I know consolidation is boring. Consolidation is boring. But in the times of consolidation for Bitcoin, you accumulate swing trade positions. And for me right now, to be very honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin is going to have a last shakeout and then move up here, just like it had over here, you know? So it had here as well, last shakeout, before it moved up once again. So maybe we could be well in for this last move down before we then move up here. But in my opinion, the further we're moving down, the more I will be adding to my swing trade position. Because yes, I will be scaling my longs. Not right now. I will be not scale my longs on 61k. I will not scale my longs on 59k. I will be scaling my longs once again if we're going to reach 58k. Because yeah, right now for my longs here, what I'm right now in here, I'm right now already in the 850k position. And if Bitcoin really is going to come down here, I will be using my money to accumulate more Bitcoins over here, to accumulate bigger Bitcoin positions over there. But if it doesn't happen, because I know there's a very big chance that Bitcoin is not going to come down towards this level. I do think it's very likely it's not going to come down towards this level while Bitcoin is pumping towards the upside, by the way, here. And if Bitcoin not comes down towards this level, I am very happy because I'm already in an $850,000 Bitcoin long position. And if we're not going to do so, and if Bitcoin is not going to come down from that range, and Bitcoin is going to push up towards new all-time highs, I'm very happy with my gains I'm making. Never become too greedy. Never become too greedy. And that's the whole point that I'm trying to make here. If Bitcoin is going to curve up better higher, I will be of course glad with my profits I made here, even though I could have been making more profits, of course, like of course, right? So if Bitcoin comes down here, I will be adding more to my position. If Bitcoin shoots up here, I will be of course very happy, but I will be not add more to my position on this range over here. For me, in order to enter more to my position, it will be definitely around the 58k towards the 57k range here. This will be my real accumulation zone if I want to be, of course, scaling my longs. Right now, I'm not looking to scale my longs over here. So yeah, pretty exciting, of course. You have Crypto Rover, you have made me serious bank this year. Rover, thank you so much. I mean, Forsberg, that's so nice to hear. This is so nice to hear. I mean, it's absolutely makes me feel very happy with what I do, of course, every single day, once people are making profits, of course. So, yeah, you're the man. Thank you so much here. Yeah, no problem. I mean, yeah, for me right now, I'm just explaining my own strategy. And I know for me, it feels like I'm just telling how I'm doing stuff. For me, it doesn't feel so special. But like I see, a lot of people are appreciating it. And that's, of course, as well. I do feel the appreciation as well. And I do really think it's a very nice, yeah, very nice here to see. Very nice to see here. Guys, if you want to be doing something back here, slap up that like button. Slap up that like button. We're right now having 443 likes here. 443 likes, guys. That's crazy. Let's go for the 500 likes on the stream here. I think we can easily do it. So we're right now only 50 likes away from it. So don't forget to smash it up right now here. It will be truly amazing if you are going to smash up the like button here. You can see Bitcoin is moving up ever so slightly as well, correcting a little bit here. So, yeah, don't forget to smash up the like button. It will be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. So, yeah, you can see Bitcoin moving up. And look at these minor candles over here. There's just absolutely no buying going around here. Bitcoin 0 point just moves absolutely nothing. I as well want to be knowing on how much money it needs to move $1 in Bitcoin. I mean, guys, can you do a calculation? Let me know how much it is. I'm very curious on how much this exactly is here. So, yeah, Bitcoin is moving, curving up ever so slightly. So yeah, so far it's still respecting the so far it's still respecting this downward sloping resist line, flipping into support over here, like you can see. So yeah, it looks particularly good here. Looks particularly good. I'm also saying, I mean, guys, yeah, the illness is really very high right now in the Netherlands at least here. So it depends on where you live, of course. Rover, is it possible that we're going to form an ascending triangle on the 4 hourly candles? So is it possible that we're going to form an ascending triangle? Yeah, I mean, well, you could be approaching it like an ascending triangle for sure, true. If you're going to extend this line here and you're going to be looking at this box over here, you could be looking maybe at an ascending triangle for sure. So for me right now, I will be not really aiming at an ascending triangle here, to be honest, because yeah, it could be for sure playing out here, to be honest. It's definitely not a scenario that I'm not anticipating, but for me right now to anticipate this, yeah, there has still a lot to be happening, right? So how I basically always have a view on the markets is that, like, just wait. Just anticipate the scenario as soon as the significance is there. Don't say, oh, we're most likely going to form an ascending triangle. No, that's not. Just look at me, for me right now, I like to look at these imminent short-term things here. So, yeah, imminent short-term, we are finding some support, very strong support on this level here. As well, let's go real quickly to Cardano. Let's see what Cardano is doing. I think it's bouncing, in my opinion. Yeah, this bouncing, like you can see over here. So, Cardano is bouncing, like you can see over here. So we have been as well. Just warned you guys about it, right? So Cardano was forming this higher low here. It was forming this higher low here on the market. About was forming this higher low. It was forming this lower low on the RSI. So we're forming just a hidden bullish divergence. The momentum of the sellers was going away. And right now we're just looking very positive for Cardano. I personally think we could be going well in for this further continuation up here. I think we're going to go in for another retest of this range on the highs. So looking good, looking good. Cardano's looking very strong. As well, Bitcoin's showing the support right now from this retest. Let's see what we could be heading towards from this point. In 4 minutes, we will be getting a Bitcoin. That will be crazy, guys. In 3 minutes, by the way, we're going to close the 1 hour candle. So in 3 minutes, we're going to close the 1 hour candle. And this is a very solid 1 hour candle close, guys. So yeah, Bitcoin is really having confirmed the support line right now. So you can see here, resistance, support, support. So we confirmed the new support line, and this is as well confirming the new pattern that we're right now looking at. This is, of course, the falling wedge pattern that we're right now aiming for. The falling wedge pattern is going to be a pretty good pattern to trade here, depending on where it's breaking out here. It could be well bring you a very good gain here. So yeah, looking forward towards where we could be heading towards from the breakout. Rover, have you seen leverage is at an all-time high? I have been seeing that the open interest is not at an all-time high right now here, if I said correctly. No, the open interest is not at an all-time high. It's the all-time high was like 2 weeks ago, the 20th of October. We saw 21 billion US dollars in open interest, and right now we have 19.7 billion. So I personally expect that we're going to set a new all-time high in open interest as soon as Bitcoin is going to form a new all-time high once again, because basically the leverage is usually high on Bitcoin once the confidence is as well high on Bitcoin. So right now the confidence is here, but it's way more significant, of course, in terms of leverage than like a month ago. So the confidence is way higher than a month ago. But I personally think, yeah, as soon as we're breaking all-time highs, the leverage will be most likely as well shoot up towards the new all-time high here. So yeah, by the way, guys, if you do want to be trading the market as well here, don't forget to right away sign up here with BYBIT here in the link description. Would be truly appreciated if you're able to do so. You will be getting a very significant deposit bonus, 5% deposit bonus that you will be getting here, up to $3,500. So this is a limited time order. This is a limited time deal here. So if you do want to be scooping up this very significant deal here, don't forget to right away sign up here with the link in the description here. Will be truly appreciated. So yeah, let's see what Bitcoin is going to do. Bitcoin is bouncing up very strong here, guys. Bitcoin is bouncing back very strong here, and this is lovely to see, of course. So let's see how the next 1 hour candle is going to look like, and let's see if we could be getting some more volatility in the market. What is open interest? Open interest is basically the amount of contracts, money that are leveraged. Like I have here $850,000 in Bitcoin leveraged low position. So in contracts, I have 850K in contracts open on Bitcoin, and the total amount for all the people doing so, that is the open interest. And that is right now on 90.7 billion. That's basically it. It's not very hard to explain. So open interest is basically all the people that are leverage trading in the market. So yeah, looking particularly good here. So yeah, you can see right now we could be aiming for this significant move here in the market. Very significant move here in the market we could be aiming for. I'm looking forward towards how this is going to be playing out here. Making it a little bit more thicker. So yeah, Bitcoin closed in the... It's 1 hourly candle very solidly, in my opinion. This is a very solid 1 hour close here. So let's see if we could get the pump here. Let's see if we could get the pump. How does the BYBIT bonus works here? So if I deposit 10K in Bitcoin, does the 5% counts? Yes, it does, Bram. But of course, you have to know the deposit bonus. How it basically works here is that you're getting an additional. Let's say you deposit the 10K in Bitcoin, you get $500 in bonus. But you can't withdraw those $500. How it basically works in deposit, the bonus, is that the $500 you get from the deposit bonus, you can trade with it. The profits that you make with that $500 is going to be yours. And as soon as you make a loss on your trades, the $500 goes away. But of course, you can at the same time just make more and more profits from it. So yeah, it's definitely very valuable to have this deposit bonus, because it just allows you to open bigger positions, make more gains. And if you lose money, you first are going to lose the bonus and then your own money, you know. So it's very valuable to use the deposit bonus from BYBIT. It's definitely very valuable. You're the realist I mean, that's very nice to know. I mean, I'm just very realistic. I mean, I don't like to be saying, oh, we're going to shoot up like towards 100K in a straight line here. I mean, I do expect Bitcoin is going to go towards 100K, but we're not getting up in a straight line. We're not getting up in a straight line. That's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. So, yeah, this is going to be the next pattern that we're going to be anticipating for Bitcoin here, guys. So far, Bitcoin is curving already its way back towards the upside ever so slightly. And some people are saying in the chat right now, EGLD new all-time high. Is EGLD once again set a new all-time high? That's absolutely amazing to see here. So yeah, EGLD is shooting up further and further on here. So we just opened this 1 hour candle where we shoot up right away towards the new all-time high. So congratulations for everyone who's holding EGLD. Congratulations for everyone who's holding it. So yeah, Bitcoin trade is doing particularly well here right now. You're a great teacher. That's nice to know. I was not aware. Like 10 years ago, I was not saying to myself I want to become a teacher, but so far it looks to be that we are becoming one. That's pretty funny. That's clear, no problem. So yeah, congratulations for everyone who's holding EGLD. And of course, about we were talking about EGLD, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you want to be knowing about what altcoins I'm buying, just go to my Twitter page, because there I tweet about the altcoins I'm accumulating, of course. So yeah, I was talking about that I accumulated a significant amount of EGLD here yesterday. Not 2 days ago already. So yeah, I was doing a particularly good job here. I was saying it over here, if I say it correctly. Here, I said it. So yeah, I mean, I was very, very happy that I did do so. And so far, yeah, if you just want to be finding out about what I'm accumulating whatsoever, yeah, you just have to follow me on Twitter. And of course, we could be as well, we're very close by reaching the 20.6k as well. So don't forget to follow me over there. So yeah, looks good. Love your passion. Bitcoin W on the 3 minute. I mean, I don't really look at the 3 minute, man. I don't really trade in lower time frames. But yeah, indeed, looks like a double bottom. And a W for the continuation up here. But I don't trade the lower time frames. I think it's irresponsible to trade such a low time frame here on the market. Where did you learn to trade? I mean, I started with crypto 5.5, 6 years ago. It's 6 years ago right now because, oh no, it's 5 years ago. It's 5 years ago. I started with crypto in 2016. And I started with watching YouTube. I started with watching YouTube. And then I just did it and I made loads of mistakes. Then I was, yeah, looking more into YouTube, made more mistakes, and yeah, since the last 2 years, I really became more mature and more profitable, of course. Because in the first 2 years, I make profits, I lost it all. I make profits, I lost it all. I make profits, I lost it all. And right now, I just have better strategies. I have better risk management strategies because at the end of the day, it comes down to risk management strategies, guys. Let me see. Yeah, I do. I just like the color difference. That's why. Let me see. So Bitcoin is moving up ever so slightly. Give me a second. Oh, that doesn't matter, Exino. You can just say that. That doesn't matter. Let me see. What small caps are you bullish on? I do have a few small caps I'm bullish on. I've got like a few gems here, to be honest. It's not going to be Squid Game token because that's a very big shit coin. But I do got some gems here that I do think are going to perform very well here in the coming days, coming hours. Not coming hours, but coming days, coming weeks here. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I can discuss them later on. I can for sure discuss them later on, guys. What is your favorite crypto channel? That's a very good one, guys. By the way, can we smash it up towards the 66666? The triple, no, the 5 times 6. Can we reach the 5 times 6 here on the stream? That would be truly amazing. You know what my most favorite YouTube channel is? It's just TMG, man. It's just that Martini guy. It's just my favorite YouTube channel here. This is well a very good buddy. He's a very good guy. Just subscribe to his channel here. I will be on the show anytime soon as well here. Probably this weekend I will be on the show as well. So don't forget to subscribe to his channel. It's definitely very cool. So yeah, guys, let's see if we could be reaching the 666, the 5 times 6 here live on the stream. That would be truly crazy. So far, Bitcoin is moving up ever so slightly. We're keeping our eyes out wide open. So let me as well look into H-bar for a second. Let's look real quickly to H-bar once again. So H-bar did re-enter this channel. So that's pretty unfortunate to look at, of course. Let me remove all the drugs for a second. And let's see what it is doing here. So yeah, what we first of all can see, lower high, higher high. So if we're just purely looking to the charts, and if we're purely looking to the candlesticks, we're forming a higher high trajectory right now. We're forming a lower high, higher high. So we're forming definitely the strength reversal signal right now. That's, of course, a relatively good thing. As well, same time, H-bar. Beautiful trend. Beautiful trend that we're currently in here. We're forming higher low after higher low after higher low. This looks very solid. This looks very good here, in my opinion. And I don't think that H-bar is necessarily looking so bad right here, to be honest. So we're forming a beautiful higher low trend here. Together with the trend we just shifted here on the daily time frame on the imminent short term, H-bar is just looking good still, in my opinion. Even though we have been not able to break through that high over there. As well, still going to be aiming for this resistance box on the high over here. So you can see clearly, H-bar, resistance, 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 rejected, 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 rejected. So personally, I do expect this is not an easy level to break through, of course. So HBAR, of course, is currently experiencing a major struggles here on this range here. So we'll be still aiming for this very strong personal support line that we're currently aiming for. And HBAR, what you want to be seeing with HBAR, what it's going to be doing here only in the short term in order to continue its trend up here, is a daily candle close above the red box here. As soon as the daily candle close is above the red box here, we could be well in for this further continuation towards these further highs here from this point. So I'm looking forward towards if HBAR is going to do so, where we could be heading towards from at that point here, and how further we could be continuing our trend towards these highs over there. If we're looking to the volume range here, we can quickly see that HBAR is, of course, in the middle, above right now, trading above the volume support. So yeah, if HBAR is going to come down here, it's going to be finding a lot of volume support here. If we're going to look at the 1 hour candles, yeah, you can see it has been going sideways ever since towards the downside here. Not a lot of interesting price action, to be honest, playing out here. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be playing out. You can clearly see lower high trend getting formed here. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. As well, at the same time, we're forming this lower low trend as well. So we're forming basically some kind of a parallel channel towards the downside. HBAR is moving down steadily. And so far, we are just looking in a healthy downtrend. But of course, if we're looking to the 4-hourly candles, we do know that we have been forming high low after high low, higher high after higher high. So personally, we do expect that the trend is your friend till it ends. And so far, the trend has not ended. So far, I do expect that we could be well in for further continuation up here. So yeah, we will be just monitor HBAR in the coming days here. And as soon as we're going to form a daily candle close above this level here, I will be accumulating swing trade positions. I will be accumulating new positions on HBAR. And I will be, of course, like you can see over here, we can trade HBAR as well here on BYBIT. Let me quickly search it up. It is on BYBIT. I do know it, but I can't find it for a second. My screen is doing very weird here. Excuse me. But yeah, you can see we can be trading HBAR as well on BYBIT here. So yeah, like you can see over here, HBAR new. It's new to the market here, so definitely very valuable if you do want to be trading HBAR over here. It could be providing us very strong opportunities as soon as we're breaking all-time highs here. So I'm very curious on when we could be doing so. Definitely can't wait here. Definitely can't wait here. So yeah, looking very good here. Looking very good. So yeah, if, we just will keep our eyes wide open right now. So Jake was saying, check out Julie and DeFi Kingdoms. It will be huge. I don't know if it will be huge. Jewel and DeFi Kingdom. This is in the 10 million market cap. So I should be careful with that. This is well not launched yet here, so I don't know exactly what it is all about. But yeah, most likely this is some kind of a promotion. So I will be not really looking towards it yet here. We'll be doing my own research behind the screens here, and if I see a good project, guys, I will be always sharing it with you guys out there. Solana conference this weekend. Stack up on Sol projects, and Sol projects don't sleep. So let's look at Solana, because Solana, of course, yeah, just recently set a new all-time high here. Yesterday set a new all-time high. Today we set a new all-time high. It is curving up like crazy. It is moving up like crazy right now here. If we're going to look at Solana, of course, we had this price target in place here for the symmetrical triangle breakout. You can see symmetrical triangle price target is already got reached here. So you can see 50% move here. We reached the price target, and right now we want to be looking for the further move that Solana is going to create here. Still going to say here, the returns that you're going to make with Solana are going to become less and less and less since the market capitalization is moving up further and further and further. So for you guys out there that want to have a little bit more of a safer investment, or for you guys out there that only are looking for a 1x from here on, or maybe 100% gain from here on, Solana can be a good coin. But for you guys out there that want to get these 10 to 20x's, I don't think that Solana is going to give you the 10 to 20x right now here. The reason why, market cap is going to be then, it's already too high here, 72 billion. It's way too high. And of course, I do see Solana climbing up further. But is it going to be exponentially grow still here, just like it has done over here? I don't think so. You can see over here, we went very quickly. Right now we're cool. Right now we're going still relatively quickly as well, but it's going to verify more and more money to climb up in a more rapid pace the whole time. So yeah, if you want to be making a very good percentage gains there with Solana, yeah, there's a lot of money required to do so. So yeah, the risk is the reward against the risk is yeah, once again increasing because the market is increasing as well. So yeah, Solana is not a bad buy for sure. Not is it a good buy at all-time highs? I don't know. Is it a good risk to reward buy? I don't know. Is it going to give you the best returns? Sorry, is it good to risk to reward buy? I don't think so. I said I don't know, but I don't think so. Because I do think the risk is too high to buy Solana around this range here for the potential rewards you're going to make here. I should rather look at just like EGLD. I mean, EGLD trading on 6 billion. It can still do a 12x, and it has the same market capitalization as Solana. Well, Solana, if it does a 12x from here on, it has the same market capitalization on Bitcoin, and I don't see that happening. I don't see that Solana is going to overtake Bitcoin, to be honest. If you're going to say Solana is going to overtake Bitcoin, you're just saying that because everyone said that this wall in 2017, Ethereum is going to overtake Solana, and Ethereum is not going to overtake Bitcoin as well here, at least not in the coming 4 years, in my opinion. So use your knowledge to your advantage, and be cautious. Be cautious with what you're buying in towards right now. I don't say that Solana is a bad buy. I only say I think the risk that you're taking for the potential reward is not in shape, because I always measure my buys against the risk to reward. And right now, reward is not high, risk is high. So the reward is low, the risk is high. And that is, of course, not a thing that you should look to buy in towards. Once the risk is high and the reward is low, it's not a good setup, in my opinion. And that's just quickly what I do want to be saying about Solana. I do think that it could be going further up for further continuation. But yeah, let's see what we're going to have here. Why do you expect XRP to go up here and Solana not here? I mean, yeah, I do expect XRP to go up here. I do expect it. I mean, for XRP to do a 2x from here on, it will be requiring a 100 billion market cap. For Solana to do a 2x from here on, it requires to have a 140 billion. So Solana is already a significant higher market capitalization coin here. Besides that, XRP is not so overextended. If you look to Solana, you can see over here, it's forming huge bearish divergence. It was extremely overbought over here. Right now it's forming clearly lower highs here on the RSI, higher highs on the price section. So it's forming several bearish divergences on the market right now here. I'm not necessarily... I'm just trying to give my own opinion on the market, of course. If you, I know already a lot of people will disagree with me, but let's look at the weekly time frame. Solana, lower high, lower high. What it's going to do over here? Once again, lower high. It's going to it's losing massive momentum on the weekly, on the daily. All the time frame is losing massive momentum. It's on the 12-hour. It's once again on this trend towards the upside. Higher high getting formed, lower high here on the RSI. You're losing massive momentum on the RSI, and while you're losing massive momentum on the price action is still increasing. So the risk is constantly increasing. The further it increases right now, the risk is increasing as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm saying this because the market generally looks overbought right now, and because the market is overbought, it brings a certain amount of risk with it as well. Look at the monthly time frame. It is 95 in the index. It's 95, guys. Look at this. 95 on the RSI index on the monthly time frame. That is crazy. That is just absolutely nuts. That's absolutely nuts that we're seeing this. 95 on the monthly RSI. I mean, let's just look at some other coins here, like some other cryptos. Just like let's look at Vechain. It was 95 in the RSI. It was sitting on these highs over here. I said to everyone out there, Vechain is way too overextended, but right now I'm buying back in towards it, because as soon as Solana is going to get a minor correction, I will be buying it again. But right now, as well for Vechain, it was way too overextended over there. Let's look at Matic. Matic was as well 95 in the index. It was way too overbought. It came down. Then we could be looking for further increasement. Let's look at Bitcoin as well, for instance. Bitcoin was sitting 90 in the index. Here it was 95. It came down. Then it came up again. So I do think the market is on the imminent short term a little bit overbought. But it could be coming back ever so slightly. It could be coming back very well here. It could come back very well. But it's just overbought right now here. It's overbought right here. So as well, Shiba, of course. Yeah, Shiba is not really a thing to look at. Tether. Let's look at Tether. Tether was overbought here. It was as well 90, 99, 98 in the index. And of course, it's just a certain amount of risk that you're taking. And I just like to give my own opinion on the market. And I just like to give my thoughts on Solana right now. I don't say it's bad or whatsoever. I do think Solana is a good coin. I don't think that Solana is bad here. But I just only say the risk is increasing heavily into Solana every single time here. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Let me see what the chat is saying here. Solana looks like Ethereum 2020 compared to those two. I mean, let me compare to those two. I don't really think so. Let me see. This is very crazy. In terms of ROI, it's not even close to Ethereum, of course. I mean, I don't really see comparison, to be honest, between these. But yeah, let's see what it is going to do here. Let's see. By the way, Bitcoin moving up ever so slightly here. So that's good. And of course, as long as Bitcoin is moving up, it's most likely Solana is going to move up as well here. Is it a good time to be buying Chainlink? Let's have a look at Chainlink. So yeah, Chainlink is doing nothing so special here compared to the other cryptos. Chainlink is not doing anything so special compared to the other cryptos. But let's look at the pattern that we're currently creating here. So we're forming lower highs. We're forming lower highs right on the market. And while we're forming lower highs, we're forming a beautiful upward sloping support line here, like you can see over here. So we're forming a lower high structure, higher low structure, lower high structure. And basically this is resulting in the Chainlink price action forming a new continuation pattern. Chainlink price action is right now forming this symmetrical triangle. And this symmetrical triangle is, of course, a beautiful symmetrical triangle that could be breaking out anytime soon here. And I personally think that this symmetrical triangle could be, of course, breaking out towards the upside anytime soon here. And yeah, you can see clearly. It just needs a little bit more consolidation. It's a good time to be buying it towards it. Yeah, we could be seeing another consolidation period for the coming 3 days here. It's a good buying opportunity right now. Let me see what the potential rewards are. So it could be, of course, a well 80% move here towards the upside. Or it could be well this 16 to 18% move towards the downside here. So yeah, keep your eyes wide open for this one. But yeah, it could be for sure a very strong opportunity that you could be aiming for. So yeah, looking forward towards where we could be heading towards. So firstly, it's a good buy. I do think the volatility will be increasing anytime soon once again. So give me a second here. But personally, I do think... give me a second. Personally, I do think the volatility for the Chainlink price action is going to be increasing anytime soon. I personally do think the volatility will be increasing anytime soon here because of the symmetrical triangle. So yeah, keep your eyes wide open for the symmetrical triangle. Keep your eyes wide open for the breakout. And let me quickly check up as well on the subscriber count. Guys, we're right now only 12 subscribers away. We're only 12 subscribers away before smashing it up to the 6-6. The 5x6 here on the channel, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Let me see if I can get a screenshot out of it. But guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. As well, I see we're only 7 likes away before smashing up to 600 likes on the stream here. So don't forget to smash it up to the 600 likes right now on the stream as well here. But it will be truly appreciated if you're going to smash up and slap up that subscribe button right now here. And let's see if we could be reaching the 5x6 here. It will be truly amazing if we could be reaching it right now live on the stream. So yeah, it will be truly amazing. We'll be going into it Xenon in a second. So let's see if we could be reaching it, guys. I think we can reach it. So don't forget to smash it up right now here. Don't forget to smash it up right now here. 100x long that like button. That would be truly appreciated. That would be truly appreciated. $666 likes. Yeah, maybe we could do so. Maybe we could do so. So yeah, let's just wait and see what we could do here. We truly appreciate it. Don, what are your... Wait. First I will be going into... Mena. Let's start with Decentraland here. Let's start with Decentraland, right? Where is it? Where did I open the chart? Oh, it's here. Let me see. We go from this chart. Let me see. Stop spamming, please. If you're spamming, you will be getting blocked. So that's definitely not appreciated, guys. Yeah, Decentraland. This is a major pump we got, of course. This pump came a few days ago. Of course, we were witnessing this as well on Twitter. We were witnessing this on the streams as well. Just over here, it was 95 on the RSI index, and it came down ever so slightly right now. A massive pump we got there. Massive pump we got there. So if you were longing Mena, yeah, you have done an absolutely amazing job here. So congratulations if you did long Meta. Yeah, what you can basically see right now, yeah, it's finding some rest here. It's finding some consolidation. It's doing a particularly good job. What we do know here is, of course, on this range that we're trading on right now, every single wallet address is in profit. So that's, of course, always a thing to be alerted for, because the more wallets that are in profit, the more yeah, risk there basically is here. And why I'm saying more wallets in profits, because you're basically always trading against all-time highs. And if you're trading against all-time highs, it means that more and more wallets are in profit. So yeah, pretty logic to say. What you can see here, massively overbought here, came down massively. Personally, I do still expect that we're going to see a further surge up higher. What we're going to do then is that the RSI is going to create a massive bearish divergence, and we're going to most likely come down ever so slightly then. So let's see what we're going to have here. I personally do expect still a further continuation up here from off this range. That's usually the market structures that you have here. After such a significant rally, you tend to see, of course, a further continuation up here usually. So that's what I do expect right now in the immediate short term. You can clearly see the Meta is right now forming this downward slope resistance line here from the highs. Upper slope support line as well. So we're forming a very significant new continuation pattern here on the immediate short term. What we could be maybe well aimed for right now here. So let's see how this is going to be holding up. And let's see how Meta is going to be reacting towards the symmetrical triangle. So let's see how we're going to have it. Excuse me. And let's see how we're going to be break out of this pattern here. I personally do expect that we are going to see a massive breakout here of the symmetrical triangle here anytime soon on the Meta price action, the USDT, Meta USDT price action. And I personally do expect that Decentraland could be seeing a further continuation here anytime soon here. So that's going to be quite exciting here. What we're going to have here in the market, what we are currently as well experiencing is that if we're going to remove all the drawings, that Meta is right now forming a hidden bullish divergence. So like you can see right in front of your screen here, we're forming this this lower low here on the let me see, we're forming right now this lower low here on the RSI. Higher lows are getting formed here on the market, so you can clearly see lower lows getting formed here on the RSI, higher low getting formed on the market. This, of course, a typical hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence, of course, a typical bullish bias pattern here. So I personally do expect further continuation towards the upside as well for all of this range here. So yeah, this looks particularly good here. This looks particularly good here. I personally do expect that it's going to be bouncing right now on the immediate short term. I personally do expect... hey, Drew, good morning, Drew. Hopefully you're having an amazing day here as well. So, I hold a small bag of litecoin and I want to switch to another coin. Do you have any suggestions? No financial advice, of course. I mean, Drew, I just recently bought a bunch into EGLD. I do think Vechain is as well very good buy right now. So yeah, let's EGLD and Vechain are two coins you have to look into right now, man. And HBAR as well. HBAR, EGLD, and Vechain. I think those three coins are going to do very, very well. Hey brother, long time no see. Would you expect a dip down to the trend line around to 51 towards 54k on Bitcoin? Seems like leverage is stacked at the moment. I mean, leverage is not so high like a lot of people think here, because there is well a lot of shorters. Like you can see here, the funding rates are still relatively low for longer. So the funding rates are still relatively low for people that are long positions. So for me right now, it's still in a good position that I'm in. So do I really expect this this continuation down here? Do I really expect that we're going to see a move down getting created from here on? I mean, I will be right away say for sure possible. For sure possible, because I just told, I was just zooming out here and I was just talking about like, yeah, usually once you're consolidating for such a range here, because we're basically consolidating in this range over here before we're once again going to create a further leg up here, because a further leg up is going to be inevitable. But just like we did over here, we usually tend to form before we're going to create this further leg up here. We're usually going to form this last shakeout and then a further continuation up here. But do I expect 52k? I think that's way too low here, to be honest, man. I think yeah, 54k is way too low. I think that's way too low where that the Bitcoin is heading towards that level. So far, we're holding up this range very strong here. So far, right now as well, Jonathan Thomas, we have been discussing the market already a little bit more in depth here. We've been talking about the trends that we're currently trading in. We have been forming a very beautiful uptrend. We have been forming a very beautiful structure on the market right now, to be honest. And I personally do not really expect the market to really see this lower lows getting formed from off this point here. And I've been already explaining it, and the reason why here is because we're forming a high-low structure right here. And as well, we have been forming the lower-high structure that is getting broken right now, like you can see over here. I personally think the trend is your friend till it ends here, right? And the trend is basing towards the upside. And personally, I do expect a further continuation up here as well. The limited short term, we could be maybe well aimed for higher highs getting formed from this range here. The reason why I'm saying so is that Bitcoin's forming a falling wedge typical bullish bias pattern here. So yeah, it looks good. Looks very good here. So let's see if we are going to reach it. I think we're very close by reaching the this insane target here, guys. Oh, we're very close. We're very close. Are we going to reach it? 66.526. Oh, guys, we're only 2 subscribers away from it right now, guys. So can 2 of you guys right now hit that subscribe, and it will be truly amazing here. Only 1 of you guys right now have to smash it up here, and we reach this insane target here of the 5 times 6 here. And I will be right away make a screenshot of it because yeah, I think it's pretty funny, of course, to see it. So yeah, guys, 5 times 6 here. It will be truly amazing if we're going to reach it, of course. So don't forget to smash up the subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that like button as well on the channel. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy target that we are reaching. I want to be witnessing live here on the stream, guys. So give me a second. I want to see someone hitting and slapping out the subscriber button right now. I've been talking. Oh, guys, we absolutely smashed it. We absolutely smashed it. Okay, yeah, we missed out. Unfortunately, we missed out. Too many of you guys have smashed it up here, so we missed it out. Unfortunately, we missed out on it. Yeah, it was inevitable. The event was inevitable. Let me see. The event was inevitable. Unfortunately, we missed out here, guys. Yeah, looking good. So Bitcoin, I don't really see it coming back down that far, to be honest here, Jonathan. Bro, do you think Engine is a good buy around these prices? Engine, I think, yeah, Engine going to still perform very good here. But this is a good buy around these prices over here. Yeah, broke out of this massive symmetrical triangle since then it continue its way up here. So that looks good. It's a good buy around these prices. You're always you're buying at a pretty high price, of course, and you're right approximately 20% from all-time highs here. So yeah, it's the best buying price. No, but when are you going to buy? When are you going to buy if you're not going to buy right now? You know, so good Engine will go towards all-time highs. Yeah, firstly, I think so. Broke out of this massive symmetrical triangle, has a way higher price target. I think the continuation is going to be way more significant, and the continuation is going to go way higher in my opinion. So as well as 666 likes, we can unsubscribe. I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, we probably not reach it because too many people will unsubscribe or too many people will subscribe. So we'll be probably go the wrong way around here. So yeah, let's see what we could be doing so. But guys, we're right as well 15 likes away before smashing up to 700. It will be truly amazing if we can reach it. But no matter that here, right now, I will be wrapping up the stream here. My camera is a little bit higher. So right now, I will be wrapping up the stream here, guys. So thank you so much for watching once again for this amazing stream here on the channel. Don't forget to, of course, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell notification. And, of course, like the stream here if you want to be seeing more of this content here. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching once again here. I will be back later today if we see some interesting things here. If we're seeing some interesting developments on the market. And still, I want to have my camera a little bit lower here. So it's a little bit better, right? So thank you so much for watching once again to this amazing stream here. We're going to be back later if we're going to see some important price development as well. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at RoverCC. So like you can see here in the bottom right of the screen here, it's definitely very valuable if you're going to be right now. Yeah, follow me on Twitter as well here, because we are going to keep you guys up to date on what I am accumulating, on what I'm doing in the market, and if we're going to take a new trade, you will be finding out on Twitter the first of all of you guys out there. So thank you so much for watching once again, guys, to this amazing stream. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.